What is going on, guys? DragonTamerBlayde here, back to more Elder Scrolls Legends, and if you're an OG on the channel, if you're here back in the day, you'll remember I used to play a lot of Fat Warrior. So we decided to bring it back for the expansion since we got Steel-Eyed Visionary. But instead of playing Warrior, we're going to try Fat Spellsword first. So went back and forth between this and Sorcerer, so we're going to give Sorcerer a shot too, because as you can see, we're only playing 3, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11 cards that have any yellow in them, so we could easily swap this to a Sorcerer deck. But basically, the crux of the deck is Steel-Eyed Visionary, Ring of Imaginary Might, and High Hrothgar, all making our low attack, high health creatures, high attack, high health creatures. We've got things like Ald Velothi Barrowstalker to stall in the early game, Enchanted Plate, plus Wild's Incarnate to help us draw, as well as Cicero. We're packing Odurna and Necromancer, who is amazing in this deck. Synergizes with Cicero, pulls back Steel-Eyed Visionary for extra attempts at the buff. Also pulls back Zivkin Banelord, and Banelord also synergizes with the high health, low attack. But also, if we don't get High Hrothgar going or anything like that, Banelord can reduce our opponent's health down to 1, which even our weak creatures should be able to take out and keep us alive. Other than that, we've got Galen, fantastic targets of Steel-Eyed Visionary, Dawnbreaker, Odurnarin, just all good all around. Lurking Mummy is a great prophecy. We are playing a lot of guards to try and help us in the early game against aggro, and potentially have some turn 4, 5, 6 swing plays if we draw the Visionary or High Hrothgar. That's the plan on paper. We'll see how that works out in practice. But hopefully we do some pretty nutty things. I am curious how I'll build the Sorcerer version. There's not as many low attack, high health creatures in blue. But we'll see. Playing against an assassin. Probably going to be some sort of burn assassin. Which doesn't do us much good with our high health guards if they're just ignoring creatures altogether. I'm going to put back Dark Guardian, but keep the Steel-Eyed Visionary and Cool Lawkeeper. Hopefully we can get like a 2-drop to play along the way. This guy is amazing with Steel-Eyed Visionary. So amazing that I might go ring out Cool Lawkeeper, then play Steel-Eyed Visionary on 3, and then play this guy on 4 and maybe swing. This guy could be an 8/8.
What have we here?
I'm thinking that's the direction we're going to go.
If you're looking for trouble, you'll find it.
This guy, probably not the greatest card to put in this deck, but he does fit with a lot of the synergy. We might need to actually edit this. Okay, I think that's what we're going to do.
You took a wrong turn.
I know it's not the best play, but we really want to keep this guy alive. And this only has 1 attack, so I wouldn't have been able to trade into it. Okay, so this is going to be a wild game.
I will cut your throat.
So this is a bit of a problem. We'll see if he has a move effect plus Staff of Sparks, but he can't play them both together anyway. Next time we're probably just dropping Legion Zero Templar, but maybe Lurking Mummy. Okay, maybe neither.
There isn't a lock that will keep this one out.
I will cut your purse and your throat.
I guess we'll just get this out. So now the problem starts being if he has another Assassin's Ritual. Him having lethal into lethal is a little bit
You've
awkward.
gotta go through him first. So much for a clean escape.
Okay. Now, depending on the Atronach, he can play 2 of the 3 that this card generates. Into Soul Split.
Watch yourself now.
Into Ward Crafter. We're pretty much going to have to just abandon this lane. I don't think we'll use the enchanted plate here. Now, we've already seen a fair amount of lethal. We may see more. If I can get like a worthless creature to toss into this lane.
You will die.
Horror Clan is not worthless though. We're actually gonna trade here.
Our clan is pure and strong.
If I pull back O'Durnerin, I could get a cool Lockkeeper, which is pretty sweet.
Rise, my servant.
If you're looking for trouble, you'll find it.
Which, if he has any removal, he'll slam it into this.
I do not fear death.
Okay. But that's where O'Durnerin comes in. Yeah.
Shall we put in a dishonest day's work?
Sorry about that, friends.
I will cut your purse and your throat.
I like where we're at, though. We can Barrow Stalker into Legion 0 Templar, which is amazing. Okay.
Behold my power.
Die, abomination.
No wait to go in. We'll cycle. Oh, Lydia's really good as well, except for blocking this guy.
I can smell you.
Alright, so he's got a lot of magic to work with. We can heal for a decent amount of return.
Move in shadow.
Spirit of Oblivion,
I had a
arise!
feeling he'd be playing something like that. Come on, let me hit a prophecy. Okay.
Die, abomination.
Here for 5.
I smell the stench of the living. I smell the stench of the living.
This is unfortunate.
I am sworn
We'll
to protect
sacrifice
you.
Lydia. Assuming Lydia just eats that and then maybe double trades. More than likely this survives, but we're just trying to keep gaining enough health to keep moving here.
I see you're in need of my wisdom.
Okay. Royal Sage is not the worst thing here. wear a bet. It's getting bad, but it's not the worst thing just yet.
You will die where you stand.
I assume we see a double trade now.
I can smell it.
We are pretty close to done for, though.
Die, abomination.
Unfortunately, we have to trade that in here. And then we can Odurnarin, pull back for our clan.
Our clan is pure and strong.
Into Legion 0.
Blood of Cold Harbor runs through my veins.
Which will guarantee he has to trade that lethal in, unless he pulls another Assassin's Ritual.
You will die.
Okay. He can go face for 7, or take out my heals.
Quench your thirst, friend.
Put lethal over here. Okay.
Suffer and die.
I mean, we are pretty close to dead,
I can
but we're
smell
not, like, out of this just yet.
Churlish lout.
Mm-hmm.
Behold my power.
Die, abomination. Die, abomination.
Okay.
Some tasks cannot be delegated.
We're actually going to be pretty close to dead here, because he can trade, breakthrough for 2, go face for 2, which will put us dead to Lightning Bolt. But if he can't kill us here, he has to kill Quara Clan. And hopefully we can find our third Odurnarin. Or just draw another Quara Clan Raw. Okay. There's no bolt. No bolt. Please don't have a bolt. We've worked so hard to get to this point.
Customers only.
And we've worked through so much lethal. Oh, lose the 50-50. Oh, yes! Get punished.
Die, abomination.
I love this. Yes! Get punished! Yes! Play something in the field lane. Let me get these cards, though. Oh, he's gonna give me cards! Give me them cards!
Die, abomination.
Oh, hell no, we're not going face yet. We might even go one more time to the face before we start attacking. High Hrothgar was amazing this game. Oh, he got the bolt one turn too late.
Die, abomination.
If you're looking for trouble, you'll find it.
Probably start swinging next turn. Well, how does this go? Right now we have 6, 12, 18, 24, 29. So we should swing once. Just so we can go for lethal next turn. And we have Edict if he has a Fighter's Guild Recruit or something like that. The only real way this gets
Well
punished
fought.
is if he has Danger Noodle into Staff of Sparks, which he does not.
A fine battle.
Alrighty guys, let's get one more. Had to cut out the last game. I drew think it was between 25 and 30 cards without finding a single one of my 7 enablers. So we were just kind of sitting there doing nothing all game. And eventually my opponent just started playing big threats and we lost. It was a very, very boring game. Like, imagine how non-threatening playing 1-attack creatures is when your opponent's playing a control deck. So I saved you the boredom. Now this could be an aggro deck.
Khajiit,
It is an aggro deck. That's an amazing turn 1 play. Or it might not even be an aggro deck. It could just be deck playing really good turn 1 cards. We'll probably ring this out next turn. He's got 2 of those in his deck, which is really good, but not like the end of the world.
Should have been more words.
Obviously, we
person stronger.
next turn we're probably slapping this down.
I'll lead my family to glory.
Okay.
If you're looking
Should
for
have been
trouble,
more
you'll
words.
find it. Let's teach these dry skins.
You fight well.
He probably has a gambit, but what are you gonna do? If they draw their
fight
unique
well.
and 1 of 3 and a 75 right away, oh, it's off the top. It's better to be lucky than good. We'll just keep chugging along.
Should have been more worthy.
I smell the stench of the living.
Keep cycling as well. One of 75 into top deck gambit. Pretty good. It's also got the nice little mixed in BM for I know I'm the luckiest human ever, and I just want to let you know that I know it as well.
I only need 1 shot.
To his another perfect answer legendary. Let's just keep this rocking and rolling, boys.
Should have been more worthy. Our plan is pure and strong.
The outrageous luck of these 3 cards in his top 7. Oh boy. It's alright. We'll keep rocking. Maybe he won't have it before you know how to leave.
Failing me. Just in the nick of time. Die, abomination.
Just block that for now. I don't want to use the last ring charge just yet. And if he wants to give me a card, he can give me a card. I'm not going to draw the moose. Moose never shows up until I'm out of cards. Or out of runes.
The Black Hand sees all.
Okay.
Who's in need?
Yeah, that's not how recruit works. Or how veteran works, I should say.
I slay the
The
unworthy.
blood of Cold Harbor runs through my veins.
He can get another curse if he wants to swing this in. Not ideal. Come on. Hit me with the nice play or something. Hit me with the BM. Do it. Do it. Kill that.
Should have been more worthy.
Be gone!
Next
You
turn,
fight well.
probably O'Durnerin back, Steel-Eyed Visionary. But there's also a solid chance that we're going to be edicting something. Playing Fell the Mighty.
For the Black Hand.
Let's heat things up.
Into Skaven. Okay.
Just in the nick of time.
Any better target for Odurnarin? I don't think so.
Rise, my servant.
Does war truly make the absent strong?
We're gonna do that because we have a second edict, and I want to preserve the health on this guy. Because if all three of these guys swing, we have lethal. I don't expect this to stand, but we gotta go for what we can go for. Drive mad. Okay.
Our clan is pure and strong.
Begone!
Alright, let's bring him real low. He's gonna need a lot of removal, or double guard and double removal. It's a lot to do for 11, but he has 11 magicka and, what, 7 or 8 cards in hand? Like, it's not outside the realm of possibility. Squish would also come pretty close to keeping him alive here. Interesting.
I'll kill you where you stand.
The victory is
Yeah.
yours.
Thanks, bud.
A fine battle.
So the deck can obviously do really good things when it works out. I still need to tweak the non-Hrothgar plays. Obviously because when I'm not drawing High Hrothgar or Steel-Eyed Visionary or Ring of Imaginary Might, the deck is still struggling. So I need to tweak some of the other stuff, but the deck is very fun. I can promise you that much, so definitely give it a shot. But yeah, that's going to be it for now, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, thank you all very much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.